A giant redwood tree and a sprinting athlete are both complex biological machines, yet their internal architectures are organized around different survival priorities. Unicellular organisms, like an amoeba, handle every survival task within a single cell. In multicellular life, that independence is traded for a division of labor, where cells specialize in specific roles. The way an organism organizes those millions of specialized cells depends on its primary strategy for staying alive. Plants rely on a stationary existence. Because they do not move to find resources, their tissues are engineered to stand upright, conquer gravity, and endure the elements in a fixed position. Animals rely on a kinetic existence. Survival depends on the ability to move, hunt, and respond to hazards, which requires high energy consumption and a body capable of handling constant physical stress. This choice, whether to remain anchored or stay in motion, dictates the microscopic engineering of every tissue within the body. This cross-section of a root tip shows the apical meristem. This pulsating zone of rapidly dividing cells provides the raw cellular material to expand the plant structure. As these new cells mature, they differentiate into parenchyma, inflating into large, thin-walled structures for food storage. For younger stems that need to bend without breaking, the plant develops collenchyma. These cells have unevenly thickened walls, providing flexible support to withstand the pressure of wind. To achieve massive height, plants create sclerenchyma. These cells develop thick, lignin-reinforced walls and die, leaving a rigid, hollow structure. This strategy continues in the vascular system. Xylem forms rigid pipes for water transport, while living phloem columns circulate sap. By utilizing dead, low-energy tissues for structural columns in water pipes, a plant can grow to a massive scale without the energy cost of maintaining a living structural skeleton. High-speed movement puts extreme physical stress on an animal's body. Managing those forces requires a different set of biological materials. Epithelial tissue provides the first layer of protection. These tightly packed cells form continuous sheets that protect the body from external hazards and regulate the exchange of materials between internal systems. Animal structural support comes from connective tissue. Cells are suspended within a matrix of fibers and fluid. In blood, liquid plasma circulates red and white cells. In bone, it hardens into rigid calcium, while in tendons it forms high-tension fibrous cables. Because animals must absorb the shock of constant motion, their scaffolding relies on these living, adaptable cellular matrices, rather than static, dead plant tissues. Generating movement requires muscular tissue, the specialized engine of the animal body. Muscle fibers contain parallel protein filaments. When these filaments slide past one another, they shorten the length of the cell, converting chemical energy into physical pull. This mechanism is adapted for different roles. Striated muscles handle voluntary movement, smooth muscles manage internal organs, and cardiac muscle keeps hearts pumping. To coordinate these movements, animals use nervous tissue as a high-speed command network. The core unit is the neuron. It uses branched dendrites to receive signals and a long axon to transmit information. These networks send electrical stimuli from the brain to muscle tissue, triggering movement in fractions of a second. Rapid movement is the result of the integration between these muscular engines and the neural wiring that controls them. While plants use dead structural tissue to grow vertically, animals use living electrical matrices to move horizontally. This differentiation allows a single organism to solve multiple physical problems at once. At the microscopic level, the shape and lifespan of a cell are the results of the specific task it performs. The human body functions as a coordinated colony of cellular experts, working in concert to maintain a single identity. Billions of individual cells have specialized into rigid bones, beating hearts, or firing nerves to ensure the survival of the organism. From the endurance of a tree to the speed of a cheetah, these biological designs are shaped by the specialized tissues that answer the unique environmental pressure of their world.